Hello, welcome back. It's been a little while. I've been cracking on. This is a quick video just to kind of show what's been going on the last couple of weeks. I haven't been able to make a video for a few reasons, but I've got a lot going on. I didn't want to make too many videos that were too similar. There's no point showing things that I've shown you already. Mainly, Miles the Mini is back from paint. You'll have seen I did a video, my last video was changing the A panel. I got the other side done and then it went off the paint. I've got it back, so I'll give you a quick walk around that. I've been making some progress on this mini pickup. Again, if you've been following me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, you'll see I've had a little bit of a shufty round in the garage. I've made myself a bit more space so I can actually walk between these now. I've got the front end panels for the pickup and I've made some more progress on the front end, and I'll give you a quick walk around that as well. So, let me show you what's been going on. We are, Miles the Mini back from paint. Look at that colour match, huh? Can't get much better than that. Walk around the other side. Sporty dog. I'm well happy with how these have turned out. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Nice and neat. Gorgeous finish. Might not be able to see, but all the underside is done as well. Really, really happy with how that's turned out. I'm glad I did it. A couple of little jobs still left to do. I've got the trims to put on the arch, hoop caps to put on, and there's some city decals I'm waiting for in the post to put that back how it was. But small potatoes. There was a load off my mind when I came back and it was all nice and shiny and perfect again because it was stressing me out, it not being right. The mini pickup. I've had a shufty around, so I've moved this further back. I do have Rupert the Rally runabout just squeezed in that corner. First thing you'll notice is that inner wing is held on without any clamps. So I've got it bolted on here, and under there is a pop rivet. I'm not going to move it because it's all impossible with one hand. This is just rested on for somewhere to put it. But I've got the inner wing still loose this side. It's fitting as nice as I think it needs to fit for now, until we get more of the front end on to make it right. But that's on in place. I've tidied up a few rough edges. There's some sharp edges and some, you'll see on my Facebook if you follow me, that edge was all gnarled over. It was like when it had been pressed it was all crinkly, so I've smoothed that out. It looks good with an inner wing on, and a scuttle panel, although it's not really on this side. Also I've got this left hand inner wing out, and the left hand door post and this inner section in as well. I welded all that out last night. I had to make this little bracket because it didn't live. Just something that's worth mentioning. Still got some repairs to do around this area, as I did on the other side. Again, I didn't bother filming this, mainly because I did the right hand side, and this was basically the same job, and I didn't want the content to be too repetitive and boring, you know. I want to make videos that are worth making, and I want you to feel like what you're watching is worth watching. I've got the spot welder out and I've made a nice job of that, I think. It's only welded on temporarily at the bottom because this doorstep is toast. It's full of bodge. And I'm going to change it, but I'm going to change it when I do the floor pan. So I've just tacked it on just to keep everything in the right place. And again, with that inner panel, I've just got one pop rivet just holding it onto the doorstep just to keep everything lined up. But it's all welded together up here. It's welded up there. It's welded up there. Obviously the repairs need done. It's welded on the end of the dash rail and under here. So it's looking pretty good. So next on the list is to tidy up these edges, which is what I'm going to do tonight. Need to straighten them all out, get this piece off. There's a couple of repairs that need done up here where the scuttle panel meets. It's all a bit shonky. So we're going to cut that back and put some new metal in this corner, just so that has something to weld to. But it's looking pretty good. I'll show you this. This was the original doorpost. Well, I say original. This is the one I cut off. It's not original. And much like the other side, you can see how manky and nasty that is, with this strange boxing in piece in there as well. But just look at the size of that filler. Look at the depth of that. Madness. And it's all the way across that panel. The only thing I can think of is that they've done this for is because the door didn't fit. So I think they put this in the wrong place, put the door on, and the door gap was massive, so they just filled it. But I've had the door on, the door fits right now because that door post's in the right place now. But yes, chopping this off was definitely the right decision. Look at that, that's just horrid in there. Panels on top of panels. When I took the inner wing off, there was actually the original inner wing and then another piece of inner wing slapped on that, which was just mind-boggling as well. But it's getting there, it's looking much nicer. I've got the other inner wing there. Brand new bonnet. Brand new commercial front panel. We'll need a little bit of fettling around these edges. It's been painted in epoxy primer just to try and keep the tin worm at bay in all the edges and things. Just like the bottom of the bulkhead was. I've got the two outer wings in the back. So yeah. I'm feeling pretty good at the minute, to be honest. Lots of progress, lots of things to be getting on with. Feeling like I'm getting somewhere now. I've had the outer wing sat on this inner wing, and it does fit nice from what we can see at the minute. I haven't had the subframe in because I need to get that other inner wing in. So I'm going to concentrate and bash on getting that ready to take the inner wing, make them few repairs, get the air post ready, make sure everything's fitting right before we move on to getting the wings and everything fitted. Once the inner wing can be on, I'll get to the same stage as this one, so it's on, bolted on, and held in place temporarily, and then we can wheel the subframe back in, get that bolted up, then we can put the front panel on, and then we can start thinking about getting wings lined up, bonnet lined up, air panels lined up, and before you know it, it'll have a front end, won't it? So yeah, there we go. That's your little Ed's Mini Empire update. I'm going to bash on. I'm not going to film tidying them edges up because it's exactly the same as this side. If there's anything I feel is worth filming, or is different, or is particularly bad, I'll definitely grab the camera. But until then, you'll catch me again when that inner wing's on and we can start putting the front end on. Hopefully next week maybe. So stay tuned, stay safe, stay happy. I'll catch you then. Bye.